Sonny, there is no hope for you beyond the Badlands. What's going on, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here, aka Big D. It's time to review Into the Badlands, Season 1, Episode 4, titled Two Tigers Subdue Dragons. This is a spoiler review. If you've not seen the episode, make sure to go to amc.com/Into the Badlands. Watch the full episode there. First week without Walking Dead. I survived, though. But let's get right into it, man. 2 more episodes, and we're done with this Into the Badlands, man. I don't know whether we're going to get renewed for a second season. I hope we do, because I don't feel like 2 episodes I don't feel like it's going to end there. It has to be more, man. It has to be. But we need more Quinn. We need more Baron Quinn. Him to stay alive. I'd love to see that. I feel like 2 episodes won't just kill him with his tumor. Whether the widow kills him or not, I feel that Quinn will survive. Find the widow. So I'm ready for more Quinn, man. Saddle up, it's Wall. So here we go. Anyway, should take me less than 3 minutes to recap the episode, give you my pros and cons and final score. And here we go, man. Here we go. 2 tigers subdue dragons. It didn't even happen this episode. There's no dragons or tigers in the Badlands. What's wrong with you, AMC? Here we go. Tilda acts like she needs help and everything. She goes in front of this car, and these 2 men come out, and well, the widow and her ladies threw the Chinese star, but it's like a butterfly star, to the guy's neck. So it's pretty good precision shot, man. Anyway, the widow decapitates one of the Baron Quinn's guys, and she's gonna end up sending it to him as a message. Tilda and the girls are listening to music, wake me up before you go, all that. Was it George Michael, something like that? I'm kidding, it's not that music, but either way, that was such a moment, man. Like, it was a stupid moment, but yet it was a very important moment. And I don't mean stupid like, oh, this is horrible, right? I meant like, it's like almost like they've never heard that type of music before, and they were kind of like dancing, like they didn't know the rhythm, but they were doing it, man. Like, they were just something different. Like, they don't know what this is. Like, oh my god, like it said aloha, like Hawaii exists in this world for some reason, man, like a long time ago. So there is more than out there. I'm pretty sure there was a Texas, and like there was a world before everything went down, whatever went down. But either way, I like how they listened to the music, but then the widow came, and then she ended up breaking the record, man. And Tilda confronted her, dude. She was like, I totally forgot what she said, but she was like, hey, like, there's more recruits coming in an hour. And Tilda was getting all angry because, she, the widow wants this place clean, and, it's just, the widow really messed up a good scene because they were dancing and everything. All the girls were just randomly were happy, and then the widow ruins it all. That's why we need to take the widow out. So anyway, MK is training. He hits Sonny and knocks him out. Of course, Sonny ends up cutting him, and he turns into that beast. And I don't know what he would. And he hits him. Sonny just hits the brick wall. He's out, and then after that, I believe that MK ended up getting knocked out as well. It just kind of fell down. So, yeah, I mean, I'm surprised Sonny even survived that. He would have break your back, man. So, Ryder is to go out and talk to the other Barons, or at least go talk to Jack B. or Zephyr. Is it Zephyr or Zephyr? I think it's Zephyr. It's the girl, the blonde-haired girl. Anyway, he's gonna go talk to Jack B. The Sonny finds out about MK, seeing his girlfriend. Is his girlfriend named Lydia? I think her name's Lydia. But not like seeing, like, I'm talking about like he has the book, and he stole the book from Sonny's bed or under his bed and everything. So he's kind of like why do you have the book? That's not. And he finds out that she's helping the Baron, so he just finds out a bunch of stuff, man. He's pissed at MK as well. So the book is their way out. So Sonny gets Waldo to tell him a passage out to the river which is the River King. He has to go visit the River King, but he has to give him something of value. Ryder tells Jade not to be naive. Those scenes with Jade and Ryder, I just kind of lost interest, you know. Like, I don't think they're bad actors. It's just that out of all the characters in Into the Badlands, you look at Jade, you look at that triangle, you look at the Baron's older wife and the Baron's younger wife, you kind of look at it and you're like, is this really necessary? Like, how long are you guys going to stay alive? Either somebody's going to die out of this family. Like, what are we waiting for? You know, it's something like the whole triangle thing or the square, love square. I don't understand. Well, really, like, I can't tell if the older wife hates the younger wife and wants to kill her. I don't understand all that. Just push it aside. Ryder loves, like, Quinn and Ryder are going for the girl, and it's weird. They should just both be together, all of them, all three together. It's just, make it that simple at least. I mean, come on. So the Baron meets Jacoby in a cemetery, and there's a big old fight, man. And MK and Tilda, my favorite part of the whole episode is where they fight, because she cuts him, and I don't think she meant to, but she ended up seeing the beast come out, man, and he started choking her, and I mean, literally, but she was like, MK, and, you know, he fought it, and he controlled it, and his eyes went back to normal, and he kind of just passed out. But he was gonna end her, dude. MK would have killed Tilda, man, and the widow would have been non-stop, which she is always gonna be non-stop, but still. It's good that he didn't kill Tilda, because I think MK and Tilda are just perfect. I don't know about you, but I think they're just perfect together. So that happens there, man. So anyway, he controls it. Sonny has proof that it was the widow because he has the butterfly thing from Tilda, the star. So he goes to Jacoby, and literally, Zephyr and Jacoby were about to kill the Baron Quinn, and he literally was like, it's the widow. And so they believe him, and they're like, this is why you gotta kill the widow, Quinn. So, whew. Ryder will work with the widow. Sonny visits the River King, and he wants MK's head because apparently MK's been going around and killing people, and I guess Sonny never knew about that. Quinn's place is attacked. This was before he went to go see the River King, by the way, and he's just mad at the widow, man, because the widow attacked all the Clippers. I don't know about it in the inside, but on the outside of the fort, Clippers died, the workers died, and one of the slaves were just hiding. And I love how Quinn, he's like, no one's gonna hurt you. I can't do it. Nobody's gonna hurt you. For your loyalty. I love Quinn. I don't know why. I really want Quinn to be like my mentor or something. Like, come here with you killing my name. It's amazing. Anyway, it's the voice that gets it for me, and the look and his structure and his beard. It's just, I'm hit. I'm on this team, dude. I'm on this team. Anyway, here we go, man, with the pros and then to the cons. Let's get right to it. First off, the pros, the ending of the episode, when, you know, MK's going to need MK's head and everything. So, I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe MK's going to end up dying by the end of the season, or maybe it's going to be a happy ending and they all end up double-crossing Quinn, and they double-cross the River King, and they get their asses out of the Badlands. Who knows? Into the New Lands, Season 2. Who knows? The action scene. I really enjoyed the action scene at the cemetery, dude. I feel like I see the stunt double of the Baron. Baron Quinn, I feel like I seen a stunt double. Like, I don't feel like that's the actor, so I feel like, of course, they use stunt doubles, and I'm like, it's so noticeable. But again, Tilda and MK were my favorite part of the whole episode. Their scenes are very powerful. I'm a big fan of MK. You know, I like his journey, and I like Tilda's journey because they're the younger generation. They're learning. They're pretty becoming masters, and I like Sonny also teaching MK. Those scenes really stand out for me. As well as Quinn. Like I always say, Quinn, every scene with Quinn is awesome in there. The opening as well, when Tilda acts like she needs help, and then the widows end up killing the two guys, and well, the widow decapitates that Quinn's man's head. The music scene where they're dancing to the music again also stand out to me. I was happy. I was smiling at that scene, man, because it definitely was just a different scene, a different scenery for Badlands as well. And the River King, I think that guy's going to be interesting. It's very sad that there's only 2 episodes left, so hopefully we get to see a little bit more of the River King and what he's all about. And MK hit Sonny, that scene, I mean, that was pretty good, man, when he hit him and the effects and everything. So all the practical effects and the special effects in here were all awesome. The action scene, I don't know if it's the best action scene out of the whole series, but it was a very enjoyable action scene. I mean, because you had Sonny and Zephyr, and then you had Jacoby and Quinn, and then you had MK and Tilda. I mean, it was fun, very fun. So the only cons I have to say, man, the whole love triangle, Jade, Ryder, the Baron, not a triangle, it's like an imperfect triangle with the Baron's current wife. All that, I lose interest. I kind of just like drift off, and I notice that every week I drift off when they're doing that scene. I'm kind of like, oh, wait, what? That's why I don't usually write about it, because I don't really understand. I'm just like, I understand the whole, but I'm just like, ugh, like, I'm just here for the action, and I'm here for the Quinn, and I'm here for them to get out of the Badlands. I'm not here to be invested into your love life. I need to be invested in my love life, not yours. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta get my love life in order before I see yours. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying. Also, Zephyr, whatever that girl's name is, when I saw her, when Sonny was running and I saw her, I was like, can you kill this girl already? I mean, Jacoby's right-hand girl, now she's working with a widow? What? How did they get Ryder? They never showed how they got Ryder either, so I don't understand. They never showed how Ryder ended up getting there, so that as well. And Sonny being angry with MK, do you ever feel like Sonny's just being angry all the time? Like Sonny is always like, buy the books, but he never ever follows the books when he has to. You know what I mean? Like when he needs to follow the books, he ends up not following the books, but when he's, you know what I mean? Like he gets angry and he's like, I almost feel like Sonny could turn on MK and give him to Quinn, like, alright, you don't listen to me, I'm going to throw you back out. You know, it's kind of like, you've already gone so far, just work with him, get to the end of the road, you know what I mean? Like, you feel like Sonny's always going to end up turning on him or something. It's kind of just like, do your job, do your work, we'll be done. So, overall, I'm going to end up giving this episode an A-. Great episode, man. It was a very great episode. The action, MK and Tilda, again, stand out to me the most out of all the scenes in there and the music scene. So, very interested to see what Quinn... I mean, we just met Jacoby, and I'm not really liking Jacoby. I don't like Zephyr. I don't like really them. I mean, they could literally... I wish it wasn't like a bunch of barons out there. I wish we could have just sticked with the Widow and Quinn. But we'll see what goes down, man. We'll see. We have 2 more episodes. Will this be renewed for a 2nd season? I don't know, man. We'll end up checking it out. So, comment down below. Let me know what you think about Into the Badlands. As well as if you really like this video, if you enjoyed this review, man, make sure if you want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate that. That's just, you know, if you want to, you don't have to. If you feel like it and you want to end up seeing more of my videos, see more content out of me, then subscribe. Subscribe there, wherever the button is. Where is it? I don't know. It didn't used to be up there back like 5 years ago. I don't know. I only joined 4 years ago. Well, then my other channel got deleted. Whatever. I'll see you all soon. Next week, 2 more weeks of Into the Badlands. So, who knows? See you soon. Saddle up. It's wow.